let's do this real quick. Perfect. Yay, it's finally fixed. Amazing. Hello, guys. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Late night. Hi, Logan. Welcome in. Hello, hello. My computer is taking a little bit to load. I'm trying to get back here. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Nice. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Guys, if you, hello, hello. Did you miss me? Of course. Of course. Hi, Apple Juice. Hi, Juice God. Hi, Johnny. Good morning. It kind of is good morning. Just got finished watching the Dodger game, like at the game. Oh, you went to the Dodgers game? How was it? I've never, I mean, obviously, I've never been to that baseball stadium. Oh my gosh. Hello? There's no way. Did you see the first pitch? Did Extra Emily do the first pitch at the Dodgers game? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that the person who did the first pitch didn't start doing that emote at the game. Imagine how crazy that would be. There is. Oh, she did do the first pitch. You're giving 2018 vibes tonight. I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. It's probably the hair. Honestly, I was having a little bit of a crazy hair day, and I didn't really want to do like a full on updo. So I was like, you know what? We'll throw it back to like throw it back to like the half piggy tails. Why not? Hi from Costa Rica. Hello, hello. But did she actually do a good job? I was, I don't know. I feel that sometimes the girls do really good, and I'm not a great thrower, to be honest. But if I got invited, I'd probably do it. I'd have to practice a little bit. Hi, Doctor. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Mike. I did turn on monetization. I think I already said it though. It was okay. Do you follow any sports? I do off and on. I'll follow them and then I don't know. I'll get like busy and distracted, and then something big happens and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta keep watching the games. I do enjoy going to them. It's hard for me to sit and like watch a whole game if I'm not um, if I'm not like with some friends, you know, as in like watching on the TV. But if I'm like out with some friends and we're having like wings or something, it's fun to like watch the game. But I don't enjoy watching a game on the TV by myself. I would rather just do a thousand other things. Um, Hi, Tommy. Hi, Raphael. But but also, I didn't really growing up like I'm from Kentucky, so like UK basketball was a huge thing. I would go to the UK basketball games. My whole family was huge fans, um, and that's about it because we didn't really have anything else in our state to follow. So since I moved out of Kentucky, and then I could be like, I could go to Astros game, you know? I mean, I could have went to like a Rangers game, but I've never been to a Rangers game. I've been to some basketball games. I've been to some baseball games. I actually went to a Padres game once in San Diego. Always mentioning Kentucky. Well, that is a reason I would mention Kentucky because I'm from a really small town. Thank you for the silver star. Oh my gosh. Jump scare. I was cleaning out my closet yesterday. And when I tell you, I pulled a basket off of my like high up closet shelf, and it kind of tilted. My yearbook hit me in the face. I was like, oh, I guess we're going there. So I had to like crack it open, and then I shut it pretty quickly. Not because of anything in particular, but I was like, nah, we're good. We're good. What is your name? My name is Lexi. What is your name? You're in San Diego. Yeah, the weather there is pretty sweet. I like it. Yearbook, that's the book you should read to us. My yearbook says, I mean, everything except for my senior quote's fine. My senior quote's stupid. I lost a bet, on what my senior quote would be, and like, why the freaking heck did I actually follow through with it? Like, girl, you did not have to. You could have just put nothing. You could have just scammed. You know? But no, I have a stupid senior quote, and it's just stuck in everybody's books forever. Yeah, New Zealand. Dance to Dominate with the 190. Amazing. Amazing. It was gonna be stupid either way, but it's like my senior quote is like, my life's a party every day. Like, it's literally just stupid. But my bully, I'm not gonna tell you guys his name, but my bully, his is worse than mine. So every time I feel bad about mine, I look at his and I'm like, you don't know what? Mine's not that bad. Hi Santos. No, it was so dumb. Most people, well, some people didn't even put one at all. Like, you didn't have to put one. What was your guys' senior quote? He probably cracks that school book open often and thinks about his prime years. Dude, I'm not even kidding. His name was Cameron? No, it wasn't. It did start with the C, though. Actually. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm not in my yearbook. You didn't go to picture day? The crazy thing, okay, he told me, like, junior to senior year, every class that we had together, he told me to myself every single day when we sat down. And he sat next to me in like 3 of my classes. And every single time he'd say, "What up, Lexi? You should," you know? And that wasn't the only thing he said. But that's how he always started off the conversation. And every day, that's dedication. WTF. No, but listen, here's the craziest part. After we graduated, I ran into him at Walmart. Okay? And he came up to me. I was too stunned to speak. He was like, "Hey," I was like, hi. Like, I probably gave him the worst face ever because I was like, what is he gonna do? Tell me. Like, am I gonna see every time I see this guy for the rest of my life? Is this gonna be what he's gonna say to me? Like, I was waiting for the line. And what he says to me is, hey, how are you? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. How are you? And he was like, I'm great. I'm a youth pastor now. Like, you should come to my church on Sunday. Uh-huh. I'll think about that. And I'm gonna, no, he didn't apologize. I think he wanted to pray with me about it at church. If I went to his church, I would have been praying about it for sure. It was just a crazy moment. And I was like, I did for a second. I was like, maybe he doesn't remember. But he said it every day. Like, there's no way. But I think that's why he was compelled to come up to me and be like, hey, I need you to come to my church because I got some things to ask for forgiveness regarding you. Yeah. I got an ad, so I'll never know. You didn't go save the kids? No. No. I might still go, but not yet. I was like, I thought you meant like a mission trip for a second because I had like the whole church thing on my mind. I was like, man, you're tossing me out there. I hated getting my picture taken. You missed Sunday service at his church. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I called my grandma on Sunday, yesterday, and it was like noon. And she goes, shouldn't you be at church? I said, actually, you don't know what? I should call you back. And she said, no. We'll stay on the phone. I was like, okay. Caught. Caught. Hi, Lava. How are you? Hi, Doris. Hi, Jason. Hello. Hi, mm, 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 mm. You got me blushing calling me sweet thing. Hi, Declan. Yeah, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys do a thumbs up and make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. We're so close to 10K. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, it's going crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Hugo, for the thumbs up. Thank you. I was like reading them and my eyes were just like, okay. Innocent church girl. me talking about church in this entire is a little crazy. How do I make for the win? Listen, I would VIP for the wins. My only concern is that I have somebody VIP who's talking about farting and tooting, you know? Got a blast. No, I did not get his number and I did not discuss anything with him again, but I was just like, huh. Your mods say worse. That has been a thing before, yes. But my mods also work for free. Womp womp. The bath, yeah. Yeah, I would have my VIP saying the bathroom boys are coming to town, and everybody would be like, oh, they're VIP, so there's definitely a bathroom convention happening. Dude, I want to go to one of those random as freaking heck. I want to go to one of those conventions where I can't think of the name of it, of any of them, but basically they're like for home builders. And like, so the people there are like trying to sell their specific products for builders, and so they're just like doing demonstrations, and you can like at certain times, and you just like go to the demonstrations and you watch them like install like their stuff compared to like other brands or other companies. I want to go to one of those, and I want to take me with you. I want to like watch them install windows and freaking insulation. I love that shit. Guilty. Hi Zoe. Hi Cole. Boat and RV conventions. Yeah, I would go to an RV convention. I used to work at a campground, and we had camper conventions in the campground. They would like rent out the whole entire campground, other than the seasonal spots, for a weekend. And they would have like the campers with balconies, all like huge ass campers. Your name sounds like laxatives. Well, if you're thinking about laxatives, maybe you should get one. I have some if you need some, but it's supposed to be my name, Lexi, mixed with positivity. That makes laxativity. Hi, Livia. How are you? It's been too long. Look behind you. Yeah, there's always things lurking in the background. If you see something, don't stare at it for too long. I would say ask somebody who has, but none of them can speak about it. So be careful what you stare at in the background. Hi, Bunny. Laxatives. Like, she's talking about her diarrhea. No, people always think that like I'm constipated because of my name. They think that I just take laxatives every day. Imagine like a laxative company being like, "Hey, we'd like to sponsor you, Pepto-Bismol." Oh gosh, what is it? Indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Yay, Pepto-Bismol. Hey, actually, they're not paying me. Erase that, Terrence. Roll it back. We gotta delete that. You got the job. Here's the thing. Wait, Pepto-Bismol stops you up. That would be the opposite of laxatives. You take the laxatives and then you're like, okay, wait, this is too much, and then you got to take the Pepto-Bismol to counteract with it, because you're like, whoa, hold it up. I wanted a little bit, but I didn't need all this. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry. This is never supposed to go this far. Oh, hello? Guys, follow me on Instagram, but don't message me. Dude, yes, the other day I told people to follow me on Instagram, and I got off stream and I checked my messages, and I almost deleted my Instagram from my links after checking my messages. I was like, hold up. I don't know if I want all this smoke. I was a little scared. It took me a little bit to fall asleep after that. I put a face mask on, and I was listening to like waterfalls, and I was just pretending I was sitting next to a waterfall, and not a Instagram existed. What did the people say? Well, there are some dirty messages, and then a couple of dirty, weird photos, and I just don't understand how, which they're blurred, but I always, And if I can't tell what, I don't know, I unblur it. Okay, most of the time I'll unblur it. I don't know. I just I gotta unblur it and then block. You know what I'm saying? Because some people will troll and it won't actually be what you think it is. But I was like, I was like 4 out of 4. I shouldn't have clicked any of them, but now I know. Not live, student. This is live. I just can't read your silly chats all the time. Da 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 da. Somebody said that I'm a bubbly, nervous soul. Guys, the issue is I just have too much to say, and I start talking too fast, and then it makes me sound nervous. Not you getting a face full? Yeah, I got a face full. And then I had a bunch of I had a bunch of messages asking for my phone number, which okay, whatever. But like one of them was like, "Give me your phone number by tomorrow," and I was like, "Or what? Or what?" Oh, also, there was a guy who came in here. This is different, but I mean, there's always crazy stuff going on. But he was like, check your messages now. And like, the quicker you check, the more like money I'm going to send you. Okay. He was like, there's a business proposal. There's a business proposal in your DMs. And I didn't go check it, by the way. He gave me $1 in the chat, which thank you for the $1. But I go and check it, and he had no business proposal. It was just like, hi, I think you're pretty. And he literally wanted me to check this message while I was streaming. That's why we're not doing that. Sabrina Carpenter, is that you? I would tower over Sabrina Carpenter. I am taller than her, but she is gorgeous. And if she invited me to be in her house tour video, I would have to accept. I would drive the getaway car. Oh, I know the song. Do you want the house tour? I'll take you to the first, second, third floor. I promise this is not a metaphor. Yeah, I know the song. Okay. Yeah, it's actually like 2 years old, right? 2 years? What are your exact measurements? I'm 5'4" 3/4. Pretty buff. Got some biceps and some triceps. Perfect. Guys, imagine if I just started giving out all of my measurements. That would be crazy. And I'm very heavy. You made it seem like you're 6'3". Well, anytime I've ever seen a photo of Sabrina Carpenter next to anybody else, she just looks so tiny. I'm just saying I have very dense bones. So, if you're ever thinking of kidnapping me, bring a forklift. But I don't want to be kidnapped. But especially if I give dead weight, I'm a boulder. That was a wild statement. No, like, I'm not even kidding. Even when I was a baby, I've said this before, I was so cute and I loved everybody, okay? Me just gassing myself. No, but seriously, I was not, you know, like people, you know, you go into a, I don't know how to make this not weird. Okay, you know, like let's say your friend has a kid. Okay, you go in, you're like, hi, and usually the babies are, if they, unless they see you a lot, they're like run away from you, right? They're like, who the f is this stranger? I was literally the kid. I would go to anybody. Like there was no stranger danger. Oh, you want to pick me up and carry me around? Down. Okay. I'm all for it. Like I'm down for whatever. Okay. So, anyways, my mom always said everyone would pick me up and then they would put me down. Not because I was bad or because I wasn't cute, but because I was a boulder, okay? I looked tiny, but I was so heavy that they would be like, okay, this kid's too heavy after like 2 seconds. So, it's really sad though, right? Like nobody wanted to carry me around. Except for my babysitter's husband. He was a nice guy. He wasn't weird, okay? He was a big buff dude, okay? He was like a mechanic, and she had an in-home daycare, and so anytime that she would like make him his lunches and he would come home to eat them. Anytime that he would come home, I would go. His name was Randy. I literally I would be like, as soon as I saw him, I remember this, which is crazy. I remember I would always be like, I would always, you know, I would go up to him and I would want him to pick me up because Randy was the only person who would hold me for more than like 2 minutes. Random. Uh, Dude, I wonder you know what would be crazy? I find Randy and I'm like, Randy, do you remember me? He's probably like 70 years old. I'm like, you used to carry me around every day, Randy. He'd be like, lady, leave me alone. I did not carry you nowhere. I'm asking for Pickle George. He is in my bed. On my bed. He's on my bed. You're gonna have him thinking one of you has dementia. Dude, I think he also had a brother that looked a lot like him. Imagine I go up to the wrong They lived next door to each other, so I could easily get their houses confused. He's resting. How much I miss you in your stories. I miss you, Olivia. Oh my gosh, wait, I need to get some more pickles. I pickled, okay, I did another video today when I got home. I pickled some jalapenos and I was literally crunching on them like all night. I ate like a quarter of the jar. So good. When is TwitchCon? I don't even know when is it? Where is it? I don't know anything about it. Oh no. No. No, I'm not like I'm not like 200 pounds. How do you pickle jalapenos? You cut them up. Put them in a jar. You boil vinegar, like a cup of vinegar, a cup of water, sugar, salt, and some garlic. And I put a little bit of honey in mine just to make it like a little bit less spicy. And then you boil that, and then you pour it into the jar. You shut the lid, and then you wait like a day or two. But I just waited for mine to cool off, and then I was like a little mouse. Why not just eat them regularly, dude? They're so. I wish I could like send you a bite. Let me go get them. I'll bring just one jar. There's no reason to bring more than one. I'm gonna bring a fork too if you guys want to bite. I'll take you to the first, second, third floor. I promise this is not a metaphor, but it could be. But it's not. Doo-doo boop, 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 boop. But also, another reason that you wouldn't just eat them how they are is because, you don't always feel like cutting up a jalapeno, you know? So this is my jar. I already ate this many. And I have another jar though, because I did quite a few. Rats. What did you do? Look at my jalapenos. Look at my jalapenos. If you don't like jalapenos, I don't like you. No, I do like you. But eat some freaking jalapenos. Unless you're allergic. If you're allergic, fine. Fine. You don't want to like eat out of the container with your nasty bacteria mouth. I love jalapeno. Yeah, I probably shouldn't eat much more. Especially like too close to bedtime. I don't know. They say you can get like acid reflux. I don't really have that problem, but the day that I say I don't have it, I'll come down with it. Well, here's the thing though, Olivia. I wash them. And also, I put like boiling hot water on them. So like that should take care of anything, right? They sit in a jar of boiling hot water. I'm scared of everything. We don't even got, apparently, guys, we might not need laxatives. These might do the trick. Okay, Olivia says there's a recall. Guys, it's literally just focusing on me through the jalapeno. That's kind of cool. It's my new profile picture. They ruined salads for me too. Jalapeno, jalapeno. Oh no, that song is Alejandro. I'm like, wait, isn't that like jalapeno, jalapeno? No, it's Alejandro. Alejandro. Oh gosh. I went to this Mexican restaurant like a week ago, and everybody was like, ask for their secret salsa, like it's super spicy, be careful, it's so hot. Okay, so I'm like, can I get this spicy salsa? And the lady's like, it's very spicy, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And so she brings it to me, and I'm watching her from the bar. She's like watching me eat it, and she's like waiting for me to like start freaking out. I load it up, and I'm just like putting it in my mouth. I'm just like looking at her. I'm just eating it. And she's just staring at me with like her eyes like wide as shit. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I was like, because she thought she was like, there's no way this girl that is white as snow is gonna eat these jalapenos and or this freaking salsa. What's going on here? Oh, I pickled jalapenos and I'm eating them. That's all. They're spicy, but they're probably the spiciest jalapenos I've had in a while. Here's the thing, yeah. Well, and one of my meals that came with, she was like, I like to dip it in the habanero salsa, but I don't know if it's too spicy for you. You definitely don't have to. Like, we have a jalapeno and a serrano, and we also have like just a Tabasco. So like we have a Tabasco sauce. I was like, this will be good. Why'd she say it? It didn't bother me. I do think though, because it's really, you have to give the disclaimer. You have to give the disclaimer because there are people who are seriously. I know I was joking. If you don't like jalapenos, I don't like you. I'm joking. There are some people who cannot take spice at all, and they will literally start choking. Like it is not good. So I understand why they do it, because some people will be like, "Oh yeah, that sounds good," and then they take one bite and they're like, "Ah, like I'm not eating here. I want to leave." You know how some people are. Do you like fried pickles? I like fried pickle chips, as in like when it's kind of when it's like like a hamburger pickle chip, like whenever that's breaded and fried, how the like Hooters would always do it. But I don't like when people do um the quarters, like where it's like the whole long part of the pickle. I don't like that. I want it to be like a little pickle chip. I don't want a big long pickle hot dog fried pickled. I don't want that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I want it like a good breading to pickle ratio and like the crunch. Oh, I love a good crunch, okay? I don't want it to be so thick that I bite into it and like burning hot juice squirts the top of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what happens. Same thing with people who like when like the mushrooms, when people like would bread and fry the whole mushroom and it would just be like you bite into it and it would just be boiling hot water. Blah. Don't do that. Don't do that ever. Cut it in half if you got to. Mushrooms are already like so watery. You do not need to be tossing that whole thing in there. Maybe I'm being mean. I don't know. For reasons. The big burgers. Well, there are a lot of different options for places like that. You got the bikini baristas, you got Twin Peaks, you have Ojos Locos. There are just a lot of competition for those restaurants, and I think that Hooters kind of like started missing the mark. Their like food quality went down, and then they started their food quality went down. They started changing things up, and it didn't stick. People started going elsewhere. Hi, Rody. Cheers. Why do you know all the places? Dude, honestly. Okay. Big. Excuse me. You look like you me. Dude, I was okay. Twin Peaks is probably my favorite out of all of them. Almost every time I haven't been to Twin Peaks in a long time, but I feel like almost every time I went there, they tried to recruit me. Um, when I was younger. I don't know. I don't know why. Ain't no way. Well, I think it was because I was really nice to the girls. Maybe. Yeah, because I would just be like chatting it up with them, and I think they wanted to be friends. And they'd be like, "Hey, you should put in an application." I'd be like, "Oh, that's okay. Maybe." I was never like, I did not go in there in their uniform, is what I'm trying to say. I wasn't wearing anything that said, "Oh, I'm trying to get a job here." Um, no speed limit. Joke's on you. My hair's natural and my eyebrows are dyed. Joke's on you. Excuse me. You look like you need me here. But unfortunately, I didn't become friends with them. We could have done an interview. What it was like to work there. Hi, Zero. I'm eating jalapenos. No, they don't play that when I walk in. That would be a little too crazy. And I've been to Ojos Locos a few times. The girls are nice most of the time. I mean, and my waitress has always been nice, but and the food's good. I just feel like they're like how much the food costs versus what you get. I don't feel like, at least at the ones that I went to, I don't feel like it was worth it. So that's why I didn't like go back there that much. Did you stare at the ladies? No, I didn't stare at them. But whenever they were talking to me, I mean, I looked at them. I didn't like look at the ceiling. I would say, Justin, if you go to my profile, you can go to, under my username. It'll show you like all of the places that all of my socials. Oh, is it Renegade? Why did you go so many times then? Because I look at the ceiling anytime someone talks to me. I will say, if you're trying to see some ladies in some attire. Hi, Bofa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Then I would say go to Ojos Locos, because why are you talking like your granny on here? I'm not talking like your granny. I'm just saying, if you're trying to like see some stuff, I would say Ojos Locos. They definitely wear the most showy outfits. Ladies, yeah. Scribbles and notebook. I'm not even kidding. Like, I was there on like a Tuesday with some of my guy friends, and I was like, okay, we'll go there. And like one of the girls had like her set was like mesh, and I was like, oh, on a Tuesday, you go ahead, yeah, go get it. She was not my waitress, so I mean, I didn't like investigate, but we serve it on a Tuesday, yeah. Hi from San Diego. Welcome, welcome. Hey, get back here. I'm gonna try and fall back to sleep. I had to pee. Go back to sleep. Do you want some jalapenos before you go to sleep?
You know what it is.
Club going up on a Tuesday. Thank you guys for subscribing on YouTube. That one was a little spicy. I wouldn't eat anything out of that saucer. Why? You hate it? It's so cute. You want to have a baby? With who? Sorry. Hi, Morgan. Is everything good with you? Yes, Joker. How are you? Perfect time to go. Stop. Do not make me breathe right now. Yeah, I ate like a couple really spicy seeds. Which would be fine, except for the fact I'm talking and I'm breathing them into my soul. Into my lungs. My soul is crazy. Hi, Bunny. Me at this stage of the relationship already. I pickled jalapenos and I was eating some of them. You're gonna have heartburn? I don't really... The only thing that gives me like heartburn is pineapples. Oh my gosh, pineapples. As soon as I bite into a pineapple, I immediately get heartburn. But I love the flavor of pineapple, so it really sucks. Does anybody else have that issue? Is that Kool-Aid you're drinking? This is literally just water. Water with lemons. I don't have issues. Does anybody else have issues? Oh man, they're all at the bottom. I'm gonna say I could eat one. You guys know how I love to eat a lemon. Pineapple is the worst fruit. Pineapple is the worst fruit as far as the fact that you'll get like the pineapple pieces stuck in your teeth. And then they're like the hardest to get open, like an apple. You're just like, you know, a grape. Tossing those things in your mouth. Watermelon, you gotta have a knife. You gotta have a wife. You gotta have a knife and a wife to eat a watermelon. No, that would be crazy. I hear that. Women in the kitchen? Yeah. Wait, what? I gotta stop disagreeing the things that you say. You're the first person I ever heard of to get heartburn from eating pineapple. No, it's a thing. Look it up. Let's see. Lemons, limes. People don't usually just bite into those unless you're me, and then people get really concerned when you do it. Guava, I just bite into that. Not an issue for me. Kiwi. Most people like to take the skin off the kiwi. Sometimes I'm just like, and I just eat it. But I would say that the easiest fruits to eat, probably apple. Well, probably starts with grapes. Grapes, apples, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, berries in general. Cherries, except you gotta make sure you don't bite into the pits. I imagine you making those sounds anytime you eat. I don't know. Whenever I'm really, I can't just be like, oh, I'm eating the grapes. Like, you have to make a noise or else you just look weird. What's your favorite food? Steak. Sorry. I love steak. Oh my gosh, steak and I'm drooling. Steak and potatoes like in a cast iron skillet. It don't get better than that, really. I got a couple of ribeyes you can have. Wait, are you not eating steak anymore? Are you getting hungry? No. I eat steaks every week. Okay, thank gosh. I was getting worried. I literally couldn't say anything else to answer that because I knew I'd get distracted and I needed to know the answer. What about Oreo cereal? Dude, I'm talking about good steak right now and you bring up Oreo cereal. You can't even eat Oreo cereal after eating a steak. Like, the steak and potatoes, that's it. You can have some wine, maybe, if you need something else. We're leaving off on the best. We're leaving off on the best. You save the best for last. The last thing I'm eating at the end of that night is a bite of steak. It can be dessert. No, there's no dessert after you eat steak. It is. I need it to be the last thing. Thank you for the jamming. There's always room for dessert. Not Oreo cereal. If it's like a fresh homemade dessert, sure, I'll take a bite. Steak with onions? No. Not unless it's like fajitas. We're not just putting onions on a perfectly good steak. Okay? Hi, Nipsey. Hi, Joker. Best steak I had in Georgia. Family owned Mexican steakhouse. Very yummy. Red meat is bad for you. Chicken is healthier for the human. Balaman, listen. I eat plenty of chicken. Okay? I eat salmon. I eat chicken. Boring. I eat ground turkey. But I love steak. If my doctor told me that I would live to be 100 if I never ate another steak again, I would keep eating steak. Okay? I was disappointed when I went to a work event that cost $300 a ticket and they didn't give it steak. Wait, what did they give you to eat if it was $300 a ticket? Do you eat Rocky Mountain oysters? Never intentionally. Chicken? Oh my gosh. I kind of want to tell you guys a story, but if the person, there's no way they're watching this, but I'm going to tell it really quick, I guess, maybe. I went to a wedding once, okay? No, it was not their fault, but they had catering, and the meat, they had prepared the food too early for the reception, and they had it on the warmers, and they had it like on too high of a setting, the catering company. And so like the meat was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be steak. But it was like so overdone. Like you had to cut it into the smallest pieces to even eat it. And the only reason we were eating it was because we were like at our tables trying to figure out what it was. We like did not say anything to the like none of us at our table said anything to the couple because we, you know, like they knew. There's no way you didn't know. But we were like what is this mystery meat? It's so like we like, because at first we were all just sitting there and we were like, and then we were all like kind of looking at each other to see if like we were just being like, we all thought that maybe we were just being like that one person who's gonna complain about the free food at the wedding, you know? And then we all were like looking at each other, seeing who was eating it and seeing what their reaction was. And then finally someone was like, what do you think this meat is? I'm trying to figure it out. And we were all like taking our guesses. The wedding was beautiful. The desserts, amazing. The sides, great. But you got to be careful with meats, really. Because it can go downhill really quickly. It was just like, it was so tough. Like you could barely, I don't know. We were like, is it pork chop? Is it venison? Is it steak? Like, and it was like the room that the dinner was in with like the light, like it was like only candle lights. And then like a spotlight on the people who were in the wedding party. So it was like dark, and there was just a lot going on. There was a lot of things going on. It was a beautiful wedding. Okay. I want to say that just the mystery meat at the dinner was the only thing that I would say might could have been different, but that was not their fault either. They hired a company and that was what they delivered. Was there a bar fee at the wedding? It was like um tip the tip the bartenders, and then the alcohol was free though. No, it was a wedding. We have the meats. Corn on the cob, steak, sweet potato. Oh, I love sweet potatoes too. Yeah. It's your birthday? Happy birthday, Dawson. Hi, Joel. Welcome, welcome. You saw me on Instagram? I'm not on Instagram right now. If I am, that's not me. I'm like, wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not on. I had to check. Imagine there's just like some random person streaming on my Instagram account. My birthday was July 29th. Happy belated birthday, Bunny. You're supposed to tip the bartender if the drinks are free. I've been to a couple weddings. I did not tip. I didn't know you're supposed to. Well, Renegade, it's if they have a tip jar or if it says to tip. I also went to another wedding where the couple having the wedding, they pre-tipped the bartenders, so they gave them like an they paid for all the alcohol, and then they had already given them like a really good amount of money beforehand, right? And they weren't supposed to ask for tips, and then they still did, which is not good. Because they had already given them like way more than they probably would have made just with that tip jar. Who told? Is it you? No. The bride and groom saw the tip jar. Did you rob them of their tips? You should have. No, but like, I had already tipped them like a pretty decent amount. And then I was like talking to the bride and groom, and they were like, you tipped because they hadn't made their way over there because they were talking to so many people. And they were like, oh, like, I was like, I had a drink. And they were like, oh yeah, blah, 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 like, enjoy the bar. And I was like, yeah. I was like, don't worry, like, I tipped the bartender. And they were like, you did what? And they were like, they're not supposed to be accepting tips. And I was like, oh, they're not. Hi, Charlie. Last wedding I went to, everyone got drunk and crazy. Well, depending on the family and the friends, that can be a good time or it can be a very bad time. Hopefully it was a good time. Well, in that case, I'm accepting tips as well. All right, I got you. You like the food and bar at my wedding night? What would you what la 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 what food would you have at your wedding night? At least you're tipping your good deed, yeah. But I hope that like I don't know, depending on I guess if how much they paid before the actual event, I hope that maybe they took their tip down a little bit. Dude, the one I'm telling you, the one where the one where they where the meat was a little suspicious. Those bartenders, I mean, I only had like, I did not have that much because they were the guy was he was not holding back. He was like he was very heavy-handed. Okay. I'm just making sure this is real life. Thank you, Gracie. She blacked out at your wedding. Oh, yeah, I did. I'm giving psychedelic tea at the bar, Swedish meatballs with vegan options. Oh, I thought you were gonna say vegan Swedish meatballs. Y'all, if you're gonna ask me something suspicious, at least send like $5 with it or something. If you're gonna send like a weird message, at least give me a little bit of, at least give me a tip, okay? Give me a tip to have to see that, okay? Don't say something weird for free. You can't really complain if food is bad at a wedding. It's not like you're paying for it. No, I wasn't complaining. Like I said, everything else was great. It was just the meat that was that was bad. And we weren't really. We were just like, what is this? But we tried it. Can't stop the weirdos. Oh, you can ban them, but they will keep. They're not. Um, there is not a what is it called? There is not a. There's plenty of them. We're not gonna run out anytime soon. Thank you. No. I ruined my diet today with 7-Eleven apple pie. You didn't ruin your diet, okay? You had an apple pie. As long as tomorrow, fresh start, you're back on whatever meal plan you were doing, you're fine. But if you wake up tomorrow and you're like, you know what, I messed up yesterday, so I might as well go to McDonald's and get 5 burgers and just make a weekend out of it, you know? Maybe take a couple days. No. One, like, you are allowed to enjoy the things that you love in life, right? In doses, you know? Everything's good in moderation. Hi, Myth. Welcome. So you did not ruin your diet. You're fine. I didn't even get a notification. What the heck? Were you like posting in Discord like she didn't even let us know that she's not on, and then here I am. Okay. I just imagine you were like, "Welp," and then I'm just like here hanging out. I should have said something. Foreign concept, I know. Someone stinks. Did you see the Astros came back and won? Wait, was that today? I didn't see it. Yeah, Renegade. It's a little tough over there. Everybody, say a shout out for Terrence. Terrence keeps the lights on. I could have driven in the tunnels and heard your borderline insane thoughts. What do you mean by that? What does that mean? Wait, hold up. Backpedal that. What does that mean? What would you do if I pay you? I would take the money and run. Imagine I just end the stream. Where are you from? Texas. Guys, make sure you follow my my social media accounts. Thank you. She's from Texas, I can tell. No. Hey, I didn't say you had to. I'm unfollowing. Okay. That's fine. Whatever makes you happy. Yeah, guys, also, if you're watching on YouTube, I am also streaming on Twitch with the same username. I used to live in Dallas. I miss it a lot. What was your favorite restaurant in Dallas? I follow you. Thank you. Dan says we beat there. I unfollowed you last week. Heck, rats. Have you ever had a cavity? Not as an adult, but I did have some cavities as a kid. Does your eyes change color? Depending on what I'm wearing in the lighting, yeah, they're either gray or blue. People say that I have green eyes, but they just say that to fuck with me because my eyes are not green. Your ex-wife is asking you to borrow $400. You know she'll pay you back, but it's just weird. I mean, if you know she'll pay you back, then you have $400. But I say, like, never lend someone money that you would be upset if you didn't get back. So if you would be upset if she didn't pay it back, then I wouldn't lend it to her. But if you're okay with the possibility of her not giving it back to you, then I would send it. Skulls, I'll consider it. My eyes are blue or green depending on my mood. Do you not think it's just the lighting? You think it depends on your mood? I don't know. Maybe I will say if I'm tired, my eyes might be like a little more gray. Anyways, there's only so much I can hear about Costco or indoor coupons. I didn't talk about coupons or Costco today, so you just missed out. Uh, 3 years ago, you met a charming girl from Utah and Texas. The Texas girl told me that she could not learn Spanish for me, where we were in love, but for me it was hard to speak only English with her. I need those two sisters who changed Chias' life forever. I wish I was here that day. Oh my gosh. He actually hasn't been back since then. They might have made him delete his account. Tyus, if you're out there, send us a sign. Hi, Ollie. What's your favorite fruit? Watermelon. Watermelon. I love mangoes too, but mangoes are harder to get off the... I almost said bone. They're harder to get off the seed. Used to be a manager at the Costco in Texas. Why'd you quit? Or did you quit? Hi, Wake. Just eat the seed too? You cannot eat the seed of a mango. What's your favorite drink? What do you mean? Water, of course. Yeah. No, I don't know. If I could have somebody just always open the mango for me, then I would say mangoes. Sometimes you're nice and sometimes you're rude. See you later, Grady. I'm sorry you feel that way. Like Sylvia not like me, I think so. No, I don't have a problem with you. What's wrong? Why are you crying? I see the big baby tears in your eyes. My day was good today, Balaban. How was your day? Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you, thank you. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button. Thank you. And the thumbs up. We're almost to 200 thumbs up. We're literally 3 thumbs up away from 200. She always looks stoned. Can I tell you, Rising Chat, the reason I always look stoned, first of all, I stream way too late. Second of all, I am sometimes just still, even after all this time, I'm just baffled by some of the things that people say in the chat. And so sometimes I just take a minute and I just have to stare off into nothingness and wonder if life is real. But it's always real. What's actually your favorite drink? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, not, like, something I really enjoy when I get it is, like, I love kombucha, but I couldn't, like, drink that all day. You know what I'm saying? But, like, whenever I get, like, a kombucha, I'm so happy. And I think it's because it's not like water. You know what I'm saying? You drink water, you're like, okay, it's water. It's time to hydrate. But like, I get a kombucha and I just like sip on it and savor it. I've never had kombucha. Well, you would probably hate it. It's very potent. What's it taste like? It's like vinegary, but like also has a hint of whatever the flavor of the kombucha is. So like watermelon, mango, peach. You've fallen madly in love. What do you do now? Just hang out. It smells and tastes like, yeah, it smells and tastes, it has a vinegar forward flavor. I just love it. I don't know what else to say. Hi Matt, how are you? Why do you like it so much? I don't know. I just love it. What are your hobbies? Uh I dabble in a lot of things. I don't know. I like to do puzzles. I like to sew sometimes. I don't have much time for sewing currently, but I like to do puzzles. I like to redo furniture, if you consider that a hobby. I dabble in like a little bit of everything. I like to paint. Okay, so what else do I do? I make balloon animals. Thank you for the flower Wi-Fi. Oh, I like to garden. I like to cook. I like to bake. uh, I like I like the I don't know I like the guava one quite a bit, and peach is good, but you have to like those flavors. Borderline insane, dude. You play this? Wait, what was that a comment to? You cannot call me borderline insane for liking to bake and cook and whatever else. You literally play the same video game for days and hours. That is a little crazy, if you ask me. Miss? Yes. Hi, Pro. That I love a screen? What screen do I love? I don't like either of the screens that I have currently. They are like 10 years old. Very old school. Old school hobbies are very fun. I mean, schools. The thing is, I I grew up in a small town. I know I say it all the time, but it's not like, you know, like a lot of people, if you grew up in like a big city, like you would walk around the city for fun, and I don't know, I think that's what you do. But whenever you live in a small town, like you learn how to garden. At least where I'm from, you learn how to garden, you learn like little things, and then I mean, some things you just never forget once you know how to do them. But yeah, I like if you like guava, I really like the guava one. Hi, JR. Hello. Hi, Nacho. Yes, I am. My hair is naturally blonde. Not the bushy tail cat. If I stay in what? What are you guys even saying? But yeah, guava and peach are two of my favorite flavors. Are you serious? Are you joking? You like pomegranate juice? I like pomegranate juice too, but they sell it in like, it's way too expensive for, like, they'll give you like 2 sips for, I don't know. It's expensive for what it is. I'm serious? Okay. Well, then I would recommend guava first. I like the wine taste. I can't help but sigh over you when I look at you. Good day from Australia. Hi, Carson. I don't know that you would like it at all, though, Terrence. To be honest, I don't think that you should try it. Because it's a little bit fermented. Hi, Evelina. Thank you. Living in a small town is super useful when it comes to having quality things to learn how to do. My mom and sister get it all the time. Okay. Are you calling Terrence a lightweight? No, he doesn't drink. He doesn't drink. So I don't know that he would like fermented kombucha. It's a very small percentage, like very small. Like not even enough that they like, you don't it tastes fermented, if that makes sense. Like anybody, like a 5-year-old could buy kombucha. What, she's calling you under 21? No, I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. I'm not talking to you right now. We're skipping Myth's comments for right now. It's just a choice. It's not that I don't like the taste of alcohol. I know, but I just didn't want you to be like, oh, why didn't you tell me it was fermented? Which I'm guessing you would know that it's fermented because you're not dumb. They do sell hard kombucha, though, that has a higher alcohol percentage. But you do have to be 21 to buy that one. You do that normally? Sometimes you just send emotes. I don't know what you want me to do. Act out the emote. Matcha tea is my new thing. I like matcha tea, but I can't drink too much of it. I'll have one every once in a while. Yes, exactly. How am I supposed to read that? You ever done any sports? I was a cheerleader a long time ago. And then I enjoy playing volleyball for fun, but I was never on the volleyball team. And that's the only sports I like to play. I don't like basketball. I don't like baseball. I've played, oh my gosh, I play a little bit of freaking softball. Like, not on a team, but, like, on a fun team. And I did not enjoy it. I was glad when it was over. You like traditional cars collection? What's your favorite car? Thank you, Antonio. Hi, Golden Flower, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. We're 30 subs away from 9,300. Thank you, Chris. What's your favorite game? Fortnite. Oh, yeah, it was baseball. No, it was softball. It was softball. It wasn't baseball. It was softball. I was like, wait, you just gaslit me, and there's no difference. There's a difference in the type of ball, no? You love the NFL? I've never been to an NFL game. Oh. You didn't enjoy it? Why? Well, first of all, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I didn't enjoy playing. I'm fine watching it. I'm fine watching baseball. I didn't enjoy being out there on the field, okay? I didn't have my right prescription glasses actually at the time when I played. And so like I could barely see the ball when it was flying through the air. And so I was just like frustrated because it was hard for me to catch it or see it where it was going. Uh, there's a lot of reasons, okay? And that was the major one. I'm like, like trying to see the ball and I'm just like blind. But now I have my actual glasses. I don't need them to sit this close to the computer or else it'll give me a headache, but it does make a difference. It makes a huge difference. So, like I said, I don't need them right now, but I also don't think that I could wear these if I was playing the game, so I'd probably have to take them off and wear contacts, but I don't have contacts. Ow. Hey, be nice. Ha, nerd. Listen, I need these glasses. Really, I did. They make it to where I can drive at night without issues. And they fit so perfectly on the back of my ears. Oh, I love it. I love the way they fill on my little elf ears. Okay. It's time for bed. Sorry, YouTube chat's getting to me. It's getting to me. YouTube chat's getting to me. I go out. You're interesting. Good night. Good night, William. You can drive all the time. With my glasses, I can. It's way safer with me driving. I did drive when I did not have the right prescription, and it was dangerous for everybody involved. Honestly, now that I see how well I see with my glasses, I know how bad it was. But at the time, I was like, it's fine, because I didn't know how good it could get. But now that I know how good it can get, I'm like, oh, sign me up. I would pay for the glasses again. It's dangerous regardless. Maybe if you're driving. Be better off in a freaking self-driving car. Dun, 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 dun. How did you feel first driving? I'm starting to myself. Well, I hated driving when I first started driving, but then whenever I got the hang of it and I realized that driving meant I could go anywhere I wanted to go at any time I wanted to decide to get in the car and go, I was like, wait a minute, this is the cheat code. You just gotta be careful, learn your car, learn the obviously you have to learn what like traffic signals mean, but just be careful, like don't be dumb, don't be distracted, don't be looking at your phone. Make sure if you need glasses you have them. That's my best advice. Make sure your mirrors are well adjusted. Some people don't even know that their mirrors are adjustable, and I'm like, huh? Are you just driving blind? Like, dude, some people will just like rely on their little like, which like my car doesn't even have this feature. So I mean, maybe if you're kids nowadays that don't have those kind of cars, I mean, I'm sure that some of them still are driving older cars, but the ones that do not have like the kids that have never known how to drive a car that wasn't like smart, that didn't have like all this added technology, they like, what would they do if they were like, because okay, I could drive an old fashioned car. I could drive a car without all the bells and the whistles and I'll be just fine. Like my car doesn't have a backup camera. Okay, it just doesn't. And so, like, I could drive a car like that. I could easily drive a car with the backup camera and all the bells and whistles, too, you know? But there are some people, and they don't even look at their mirrors. They literally just rely on the little signals that tell them if somebody's next to them and if it's safe to go. And I'm like, those things can be, like, delayed and shit. Like, you cannot just rely on that. You need to be checking yourself and use that as, like, an extra added addition. You shouldn't be 100% focusing on those. I could go on all day about it. Terrence, I'm not going to give in to that. I don't suffer from severe ADHD, so I can drive. Blah, blah, blah. Do you know anywhere I can get some medication for that? Haha, JK. A car is a car is a car. It's really not, though. Some people cannot drive, period, no matter what car they're in. Can't have anything else being distracting when I drive. I have to lock in. Hello, hello. Yeah, and then, like, some, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how some people will just not be paying attention at all when they're driving. I don't get it. I guess maybe it's I mean, not really. It's a little different in my hometown where it's not that, it's not that crazy. The speed limits are like 35, like max 60. You know, you aren't allowed to drive that fast where I'm from. But whenever I got to Texas, and everybody's going like 100, you got to be careful. People will be swerving around you. They don't even turn on their turning signal. They just cut in front of you. Like, they just cut you off. And you do not want to upset those people because they obviously don't care about their lives, okay? If they're driving that erratically and that crazy, they don't care if they live or die. So they don't care if you live or die. You cannot be in a road rage. You know, you are not allowed to go up and catch up with them and cut them off because they cut you off. That is only going to cause more problems with them. And like I said, they don't care if they live or die, so you want to get just as far away from them as possible, even if you have to slow down a little bit and let them get very far ahead, because chances are they're probably going to cause a crash at some point, and the further back you are, the better. Or just exit and freaking hope you never see them again. Hi, Alex. She's in the clouds. I'm literally not in any clouds. Makes me feel a bit better seeing how many other people drive, feeling like, oh, okay, everybody else knows how. It can be intimidating. I was definitely intimidated at first. But that you could, I mean, I don't know where you live, but, I mean, you do your driver's test, like the one where you get in the car with somebody and you're driving them around. But you can also go to like driving schools if you want to have a little bit more knowledge on driving before you drive yourself. And they should have like a little track you could drive around that isn't like on the main road where you can learn. No, these are my real eyes. I'm not talking about the road rage in Arizona. I'm talking about Texas. People usually adapt after a while. That's what I'm saying. It took me a little bit to adapt. Thank you for the gold coin. I had to pee again. I'm back. Dude, so you're not supposed to look at your phone when you get up to pee. You're not supposed to have any blue light exposure. I'm getting you a, you do it. I do, but I'm trying to protect your guys' health. Mine's already done for. You're sitting in a room with blue light right now. Yeah, but I didn't wake up just now. You just woke up. I haven't been to bed yet. Thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Country girls will survive. Yes, they will. Thank you for letting everybody know, do it. Country girls will survive. That's true. Thank you for the gold coin, Josh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I overhydrated. Oh, shoot. And then you know what else you did? You broke the seal. You started going, and now you're going to be going every few hours. That was only like an hour ago. You might have a UTI. Or did you chug more water after you got up? I got stairs again in the morning. You better stay cool. It's insanely... Okay, I'm forcing myself back to sleep. Okay, good night. Hi, Toxic. Hi, Paul. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Big Bear. Thank you, Josh, for the hiding. Wait, what are you hiding from? Hi, Eric. Did you steal my soul? Potentially. Texas, where is that at? You're gonna have to buy a map. Or Google one, I guess. People don't buy maps anymore. I have one. But that's me. My lips. You told me I broke the seal and I had a UTI. I don't feel welcome. I mean, you peed like an hour ago. It's crazy if you woke up twice to pee. I guess it depends on how much you had to drink. Just checking in. I'm letting my health dwindle with yours. If you take care of yourself, I'll take care of myself. Okay, well, we're hydrating. Cheers, except for TJ. He's not. He can only hydrate in the morning. The lemons are too potent. I'm not. No. No. Thank you for the jammin', Josh. Thank you for the jammin'. What are we jamming to? What song? Bladder. My bladder has never felt dry. I do not like. I don't like that at all. Hi, Dennis. That makes me uncomfortable. I literally just imagined a bladder, but like the scene from SpongeBob. Water would be nice. Get it checked out? Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. You told me I had a UTI and that didn't make me feel comfortable. Touche, honestly. Touche. That's fair. I feel like taking a 7 to 8 hour nap. You mean you feel like going to sleep? Go to sleep. Baby snake. Wait, where's the baby snake? What do you mean? Put your glasses back in the case before you show them off your desk. Okay, fine. That's the name of the lady who made the glasses. She's a very nice lady. I don't know her. But actually, she did not make these. These are... Actually, she did make these. But my other ones are... Bear Bradley. Not that it matters, but... Thank you for that hiding. Josh, why are you hiding? Stop hiding. Wait, are you going to get a car water? Oh, I don't, if you're drinking tap water, don't tell me. You're drinking milk? Oh gosh. Do not drink milk before bed. I'm gonna make some bread tomorrow night. So I need to set, before I go to bed, I need to set out some, I need to set out my starter mix so that it can be rising overnight. You live in the USA? Stop hiding, Josh. How can you in my heart? It's not up for grabs. That's the thing. It's crazy. Bye-bye, gotta protect the city. Good night, Ryder. Good luck protecting the city. Guys, we're 10 subs away from our sub goal on YouTube. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. You're soaked? I'm drinking water straight from the shower. The fact that I read I'm soaked first, and I was like, I was rubbing my head because I was nervous what else you were gonna say. But you were saying it's because you were drinking water out of the shower. Ah! Okay. It stressed me out for a second. Yeah, I saw that. You know what song started playing in my head? Finally, some bread. Yummy, yummy. I sleep with my water canteen rolled up in the sheets. Wait. Oh my gosh, memory unlocked. Who was it that sleeps with a hot water bottle to keep them warm in the winter? Does anybody else remember that? Who was that? It wasn't even that long ago. Thank you, Domino. Not drinking milk before bed, why not? I don't know. It's not. It's probably fine. That was you. That was not me. Who was that? They would be like, I gotta go get my warm water bottle. Oh, I didn't time you out. If you got timed out, that was from the big boss. Oh my gosh. It had to be Carriage Guard. No, I don't think it was. It was, I feel like it was somebody, somebody that we played Fortnite with. And they would be like, I gotta get my water bottle. Do you make sourdough? Yes, that's what I'm, well, my favorite is focaccia, but sourdough, I do have a sourdough starter. Guys, thank you. We're 10 subs away from my sub goal for the night. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I wish that I could think about who it was. Do you think gaming will collapse when GTA 6 is out? I just think my opinion on GTA 6 is that wait, why are you not saying it? It wasn't you. It wasn't. Hi, honey. Welcome. Was it Pewee? No. I have a question. You got too many questions. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys, I don't wake up early. Yeah, we're mad. We're upset, and you should have been here. No, I'm kidding. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you guys follow me on Instagram and make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button. We're trying to get to 300 thumbs up. I don't know, actually. Do you guys remember it, though? It was a thing, right? Like, I'm not making it up. I used to play Fortnite with. Oh my gosh, wait. Was it RB Augusta? Thank you for that hiding, Josh. Do you guys remember him? Wait, what was his name? That's probably why he ain't here no more. What was his name? I always accidentally called him Arby's. Stop, it's so embarrassing. What was his name? Stop. Oh yeah, his name was Austin, wasn't it? And I just made up calling him Augusta. No, but I think his name, I think that was his username, and I think his actual name was Austin. I think he told us when we were playing one time, and I was like, oh, can I still call you Augustus? He was like, whatever floats your boat. Actually, he probably said no, and I just did it anyways. He can't stop peeing, honey. I think he needs a diaper. Can you stop? Thanks, Matrix. You use Omegle for what? You're a meanie? Why am I a meanie? He's gonna send me links to adult diapers. He might. Hey, if he knows which brand is the best, it says more about him than you. Is there anyone in the kitchen? Yes, me. This is my kitchen. This is where I stay. Thank you for the hiding, Josh. I do feel like... Where's the vibration plate? Right here. You can see it. I feel like they had an accent. That's why I think it was I guess this is this. No, you can't leave. Calling that guy Arby's versus Austin. Thank you, Rain, for the silver star. I struggle sometimes with names, and you might just get called what I call you. Like, Cube. Cube's not Cube's name. Sometimes I just call people things. I guess this was from America? Was he? Who am I getting confused with? Hi, Zach. Yeah, I think I just got everybody confused right now. Dude, this isn't even that strange of a story, honey. It's fine. Honey's vibrating? I don't think he is. Yes, I live in the US. Thank you, Steven. Guys, we're 5 subscribers on YouTube away from 9,300. He's asking what strange story. Oh. I don't think I have a strange story today. I did make some jalapenos. They need to go back in the fridge when I get off, but they're fine for now. I pickled them with vinegar, water, sugar, and salt. Oh yeah, the song, by the way, is Salt Shaker. Yeah, there's a cat right there. I wanted steak. I literally had like a 20-minute talk about steak. That is rude. Because I didn't get none. Thank you for the super chat, Crayon. What is your challenge? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that hiding, Josh. Josh is just gonna keep hiding. 10 out of 10. What did everybody else have for dinner? I had a turkey bowl, womp womp, with some quinoa and avocado. You went to Steiner Ranch. Yeah, that place. Did you like it? You've been there? Yes. When you said steak ranch in the middle of nowhere, I know exactly where you're going. It was good. That's one of Lexicon's favorite places to go. They have a special brunch on the weekends. I've actually never been with Lexicon though. Well, Lexicon loves that place. Wow, fake. We always just ended up going with different people at different times. And then he would always go when I was at work. He'd be like, I'd have a day off. I'd be like, oh, are you going? He'd be like, and then he would stay out too late. And then I would be going. And then he would stay out too late. Yeah. And then he would be like, hey, you want to go tomorrow? And I'm like, bro, I got to be at work, like, before you're ever even going to get there. And so we just, it was always opposite. Okay. Cranford, thank you for this $5 super chat, but that sentence terrifies me. And I don't know what you want from me. How many neck muscles can you flex by stretching your smile? I don't know what that means. Like smiley? It's better than Perry's. Thank you for the flower. Thank you for the flower. I've actually never had a steak at Perry's. I've only had the pork chop. Happy birthday. It's not my birthday anymore, but thank you. Oh. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gift. Thank you, Anonymous, for the surprise gift. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. There you go. There's your smile. TJ, Honey says that women need to be in the kitchen. That's what he's saying. Guys, we're getting stuck in the lemons. Thank you for the silver star. I like the kitchen. Maybe I'm a woman. You need to calm down. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I think I have a seed in my straw. This is not, it's not working. I'm gonna have to just drink it out of the cup. No, there is a seed in my straw. No, I have not been to that deli. I gave you my exaggerated smile, and I showed you my neck creases. That is way too big of a piece of ice. I do not want that. No, I do not use drugs. Thank you for the super chat, Cranford. Thank you, thank you. I thought that ice cube was in the straw. Yeah, you need to go back to sleep. Imagine I just sucked that ice cube up to the straw. It's like, how did that fit? You blinked. Aw. Thank you, Rocket. What's on your mind tonight? Salt shakers and steak and potatoes. Good night, Matrix. Sleep well. Guys, we're 1 subscriber away from our sub goal. 1 subscriber. 1 person that is not subscribed could literally make us hit our goal right now. 1 person is all it would take. 1 person is all it would take. Da 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 da. Washing clothes, cooking, and cleaning on top of that work. Yeah, that's what you gotta do when you're an adult. Wait, did they say it was good or no? Someone, do not say my city. Thank you, Thomas, for subscribing. Thank you, Thomas. Wait, did you do it? Did you push us over? Thank you, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. And Olivia. Dude, I almost just had a stroke. Thank you, Thomas and Olivia. You guys were, one of you guys were the not number 9,300. Thank you. Yeah, they moved there from New Jersey and said it's legit. I'm trying not to dox you. No, we're good. No, but when you said your city, I was like, what? I'll consider it. I forgot where it's at. Sinister. Lexicon is one of my mods. Hi, Metal Face. And oh my gosh. They're saying lexicon and then they're saying that like eye emoji. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I didn't see you do it. I had a phone call. No! R.I.P. Hi, Angel. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. This place makes sandwiches only, so I might find a sandwich lady too. They make a lot of things. At least this location. You saw the menu. What did they tell you to get? I mean, I'm not gonna go. Me gets the special order and goes tomorrow. What did they say to get? Asking for a friend. Where are you from? I live in Texas, in the U.S. Well, you saw the menu though. That menu is like a book. I don't even think you could read it all in one day. And there's all that sus stuff on there. I can see you later. Good night. What was? Dude, there was some freaking wait. Let me get this over here. Now I want to see the menu. I'm looking at it right now. Okay. Let me tell you what's on the menu. Oh shoot, 7-day free trial? Oh. That was for something else. You might, I think you were, it was I think you might have seen it. On the appetizers, you have chopped liver, Reuben dumplings, homemade potato chips, schmutty fries, schmutzy fries. I'm gonna get in trouble trying to read this menu. No. It's not. I'm copying and pasting it. It's also caps on their site, by the way. Thank you, Kian, for the raid. Thank you. I was like, welcome, guys. Sorry, I'm reading a menu for a restaurant. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream, guys. We are currently, it is 2:11 a.m. and I had plenty for dinner, but we are now hungry and we're not going to eat anything, but we're going to look at menus and talk about food and then we're going to go to bed, I guess. I hope that you had a good stream though. Welcome. YouTube says you need a potato. Well, I love steak and potatoes, but schmutzy means messy. Oh, okay. Well, it says it's pastrami cheese fries. Okay, then we have hot spinach schmear with bagel chips. Spinach dip, I'm guessing, with bagel chips. But they said it's schmear. Then you have crispy tots, New York style pretzel, moishi, peckings, crispy cauliflower. Thank you guys for the subs on YouTube. Thank you. Welcome, guys. You're gonna get us kicked out? No, they'll just want to. Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. If I go and I'm like, sorry, I've never been here before, I don't know how to pronounce it, they'll be like, let me hook you up. You gotta try this. And I'll be like, okay. And then you open your mouth and then nobody gets anything for free. You're gonna get us kicked out. No, they're gonna give us a sampler platter. I think my accent might slip out over there. I'm not even gonna be able to understand you. Oh, you're hiding from a serious relationship, Josh? What? Oh, we got another duty in the chat. We got 2 duties in the chat. Okay. Here's the sandwiches. Are you ready? We gotta go down because there's too much. Here's the sandwiches. Are you guys ready? Tongues of Fun, which is a triple-decker tongue corned beef and turkey with a Russian dressing and coleslaw. Give me liberty or give me schmaltz, which is chopped liver and pastrami with tomato and Russian dressing. There is Beauty and the Beef. Brishki Business. The Mickey Mouth Club. Swish and Shout. These are sandwiches on the menu, by the way. Honey's not happy about this. One and a Minion. Love at First Bite. Would I love that one? Pastrami, turkey, and Swiss cheese. Can't go wrong there. You need to go to a club, or you need to eat a club. TJ, you were supposed to be going to pee and then going back to bed, so I think it's time for you to go back to bed, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh. My father doesn't, yeah, no talking to my dad. Thank you. Oh, there's a burger called In Queso Emergency. There's a burger called The Big Rubowski. Is this a recording? This is live, baby. I actually slept good last night, by the way. Yay! I know that y'all were worried I was going to make you hungry, but I don't know if you're getting hungry by these. Wait, so what are we supposed to get here? Because I don't know that this is a lot. I'm not even kidding, guys. Their menu is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. And these are long pages. Hi, JR. Yes, it's a Cheesecake Factory level menu. But none of the none of the same items on the menu. Oh, wait, I was reading the last page. Oh, by the way, your phone's self-destructed because it didn't want you to hear how I was pronouncing the stuff on this menu. So it was really just saving you the hassle of having to hear that. I'm not gonna lie. But at the very bottom, the last thing that it says on the menu, before it says you've reached the end of this document, it says, let them eat cake. Okay? Not everyone is as lucky as you are. Having a good time and enjoying a meal at our restaurant. So, Make someone happy who is less fortunate than you. We'll gladly pack up one of our delicious cheesecakes or anything else your heart desires. Don't be shy. Just ask. Now I feel like I gotta buy a cheesecake for somebody, you know? The Kentucky Derby is a NASCAR race for the Amish. Have you ever been to any kind of horse race? That is not where the Amish hang out. Here, this is what you're going to say. What should I recommend someone who was raised in a barn? No, don't say I was raised in a barn. On a farm. Who was raised on a farm. Not a farm. Because then they'll be like, there's farms in New York. I just told you what to get. I know. Anything with pastrami, roast beef, or turkey. I see that. But if you want to ask them what they would get without making it sound like you don't know what's good, then that's how you do it. You say, what should I recommend somebody? Where do the Amish hang out? The Amish hang out at the freaking at the stock sales. That's where they hang out. They are not hanging out at the Kentucky Derby. There's like the Kentucky Derby is cray cray. Hi Jem. Hi Lola. Yeah, they hang out on Wall Street. That's where. The farmer's market. They go wherever they want to go. But they definitely go to Walmart. They might go to your house next. Who knows? Country boys can't survive. Yes. Are you goth? No. I want the lemon. I don't know why all this ice. Sinister, why are you laughing? Thank you. Ever been to Portland? No, I've never been to Oregon at all. No, you got it. The Mickey Mouth Clubhouse. I mean, I can't. I would say Clubhouse. He barked at her. DJ. Because she told him to. She told him to bark and he did. Gaming Redemption. Hopefully I won't be in here much longer, but this is not permanent. Where do you get your news? Well, I saw it on Twitter. I'll send it to you. CNN. I did not see it on CNN. Did CNN post about that? Because that would be crazy. It was the top thing. I don't get on there every day, but I get on there sometimes and I see what the top thing is of the day, and that was the top thing of the day. I was like, well, if there's nothing else going on in the world, I guess I should log off. She did, honey, she did know who he was. She definitely knew who he was. She's literally from Twitch, the girl. I don't know if she still streams, but she used to. She found a more lucrative business. I just got back. I'm out of the loop. You don't even want to be in this loop. Trust me. The Mickey Mouse Club is $30 for a sandwich. It doesn't come with fries. It says all sandwiches are on seated rye with your choice of coleslaw, potato salad, macaroni salad, cucumber salad, or healthy salad. Wait, you're saved. Let me see. Sorry, I accidentally, I've been just scrolling up and down, so I accidentally scrolled to the bottom. Oh, it does say served with fries, but the rest of them don't. Why is that one served with fries? Does it also come with the other side? So you get fries and a salad? So many dang salads, yeah. No, I'm not in California. I live in Texas. You don't have it memorized from cover to cover. Because listen, you don't even gotta say Mickey Mouse. Because it says, if ordering a sandwich star, order by number. So you would just say the number 10. What's the number 3? Tongues of Fun. It's a triple decker sandwich on rye bread with corned beef, turkey, Russian dressing, and coleslaw. Mickey Mouse needs to put the fries in the bag. The clock reminds me of my papa. Is it a good thing? You're in West Texas? He's from Texas, I can tell by the way. Number 8 is nasty. Oh, honey wants the number 8. Honey, the number 8 is a triple decker with turkey, chopped liver, tomato, and dressing. See you later, Eagle. I hope you have a great night. Just discovered Ella Langley. She's great. I like her. what is liver? What is the word liver in his language? Wait, you don't like the Swiss and shout? It's their version of a Rachel. Who the fuck's Rachel? I love Rachel. Hello from Michigan. Hello. What if you said coleslaw on the side? Rachel's a kind of sandwich in New York. Rachel was my Rachel was my freaking history teacher. Stop disrespecting my homeland. You've disrespected my homeland before. What's a basketball player's favorite? What is a basketball player's favorite cheese? Swish. What is it? Swiss cheese. I got it. Nice. Wait, what about... Love at first bite with no coleslaw. No coleslaw. Hi, Henry. I wanna sing and shout and let it all out. And sing and shout, let it out. Accidentally messed up. Darker eyebrows? Yeah, because I darkened them. Did you know? Because if I don't, they are transparent because my hair is blonde. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. What? Wait. You see? My hair is blonde. And I make my eyebrows darker. I have eyebrows, they just don't show up on camera. So I darken them. Plot twist. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, what? Ow. Nice, yeah. What is a show about a cow and a prince? I don't think there is one like that. Maybe. I'm wrong. Your eyebrow is AI. No, my eyebrow's not AI. You're so hungry now. Looks better now. Oh, you like it with the patch missing? Yes, Dunham, that's true. Hello, Spooky. Thank you. Thanks, Stack. Guys, we're at 335 thumbs up. Thank you guys for all the thumbs up. Honey heard chopped liver and got hungry. Wait, wouldn't you guys please find what liver is in his language and let him know? I guess he's fine with it because it would translate over, right? He's just saying he hasn't ever tried liver. Not too much longer, JR, to be honest. Hi, Lion. It was a joke, but you didn't guess the answer. I think I did. Back to the basement. Not back to the dungeon. I see 337 thumbs up. Let's see. Thank you, Melissa. Solomon on YouTube says that they have chronic bubble gut and Miralax and dipped fiber 1 bars are not helping. They're dipping their well, I would say you maybe should take some Pepto. Indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, yay, Pepto-Bismol. Shoot, I said I wasn't gonna promote them anymore unless they paid us. Brick. Got me. That person probably works for the company. They got me. Dang it. TMI, yes, exactly. But listen, sometimes I would rather that TMI than some of the other TMI people give, you know? We've seen the chats. Thank you, Neil. You and I share a birthday. You say happy birthday for me. I've been meaning to thank you. That meant a lot. Aw, thank you, Metal Face. I'm glad that I could do that. And yes, we are at 46. Thank you, JR, for the disco. Thank you for the disco. Thank you for the disco. Now we're at 48. Yes. Perfect. The detectives are knocking on your door today. You might should see what they need. They might need to talk to you about something. Don't worry about it? Okay. I'm worried about it. I'm from the US. No, my birthday was in July. I just had my birthday last month. Yes, this is live. The fight was okay, honey. Everything's fine now. No, so Cube, it ended up being that it was like a car door opening and shutting, like people were like fighting over whether the door was going to be open and shut, and it was so fast it sounded like, and so hard that that's what it sounded like. It sounded like pew pew. It's one loud car door. They were slamming it. They also have chicken schnitzel. I love chicken schnitzel. We have some other stuff. Thank you, Toby, for the hydrate. Cheers. Thank you. Honey, I think I've experienced more than you have, to be honest. I've showered in the mountains, okay? No, yeah. I've showered in the mountains, okay? I don't think that. Well, you don't have to think it. No, I have not been to prison. I don't think that's not on my bucket list, to be honest. I don't think I need to experience that to have a full life. You were not there. Hello? Where do you get all these recipes? Are you asking where I get my recipes? Some of them are recipes that I've like altered over the years. Some of them are family recipes, and some of them I've just found online. Stop. I like my mountain showers all to myself. Just me and the animals hanging out. That's all. I'm showering, they're like doing their thing over out in the woods, hunting and gathering, and I'm just showering, you know? I think I'm gonna go make some coffee. Right now, Toby, wait, what time is it for you? You like cats? There's a cat right there. But I don't really like him. I'm just kidding. HR is gonna love this one. Yeah, we're gonna get freaking banned from HR. Norway? Okay. To be fair, half the time I don't know where it is. I don't know what time it is where I live. I think TJ's drunk. Yeah, no, I'm using Terrence as a I'm using Terrence as a footrest. For the wins. There's nothing behind this table. He could not fit under this table unless my feet were on top of him. There's no footsie. Have delirium this night. What's the cat's name? Kumi. Kumi is his name. Hello. You cannot smell my feet. There's no smell to be smelled. There's nothing to be smelled. Hello? Y'all are going crazy. Hello. I mean, they might. I don't know what they would smell like. I know what you're expecting in life. Fight with the cat. Dude, honey, there's much more to my life than fighting with the cat. Honey thinks all I do is fight with the cat. Can you never come to Germany? Yeah, I'll be there like next year. My feet smell like steak? No, they do not. You've never smelled my feet. Well done, steak. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with y'all? OMG, I'm crying. Don't cry, but that's not what's going on. That other chat's going insane right now. Sinister. You don't even know. I don't know which one's worse. I'm just going back and forth with them. I'm just trying to figure it out. Guys, thank you for all the thumbs up. We are at 358. We could literally get to 400. You do fight with the cat a lot. That's not what I think life's about, though. Thank you, Ernie. Okay, this is not what we're gonna do. Okay, perfect. Why do all women have stripper eyelash extensions? These are my literal eyelashes. These are attached to my face. Thank you. And they're actually blonde, like these down here. But I put mascara on them. See, I have long bottom lashes too. But they're blonde. So I put mascara on them. Okay. I don't like when you tug your eyelashes. It makes my eyes hurt. Well, what about this? Wait, what about this? Your name is Devante? I actually used to have a friend named Devante. Don't do that. Were you one of those freaks that did that? No, but I just did it just now. Stop, don't do that. Would someone with eyelash extensions do that? No. There's too much delirium. I'm literally doing this emoji. I didn't really give much of a warning about that. I'm sorry. Thank you, Dynamite. A kid named Devontae tried to steal my dirt bike once. Oh. Did you get it back? Or you didn't let him steal it, right? Since you said tried to? Where are you from? The US. I live in Texas. Oh my gosh, you are very delirium tonight. He didn't make it out of the garage? Are you serious? Ever? He's still there? Oh, okay. Jeez Louise. I was like, that's hardcore. Did you mean to word it like that? Did you word it like that for fun? No? Okay. You had me like holding my neck for stress reasons. I was like, oh gosh. Thank you, Dewey, for the silver star. My brother used to flip his eyelids up as a kid. Yeah, you like the lights in the background? Thank you. It's not good for your eyes to do it, but it's fine to do it like once every 10 years. I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. Yeah, but it's more safe at my house. Trider. It's more safe. Oh, we hit him with a wrench. Okay. That's fine. Especially, it's never fine to do what you just did, even especially unsolicited. Oh. What do you want me to do about it? Say sorry? No fun? Oh. Sorry about that. What did you eat? Turkey bowl? With jalapeno, obviously, because I said I eat a lot of jalapeno. And then I had quinoa and avocado. Ground turkey, yeah. Butter bowl. I mean, I could, but why would I want to? Thank you. I messed up. I mean, I could, but why would I want to? No, that song stuck in my head. What kind of bread are you making tomorrow? Just a regular sourdough loaf, but I might make a focaccia too, just because I like focaccia. What's your favorite color? I like pink and purple and blue. No, not TikTok. my eyes are real. You should make French toast with it. I could, but then I have to eat it. Okay, maybe I'll think about it. Do you have flax seeds? Not currently, but I have had them before. Do you need some? No, I love French toast. He did it all the time, never caused any issues. We all thought it was gross. I think a freak, especially at night with the flashlight on his face. Did I just give you a flashback to that? Are you I'm so sorry. Because it's too many calories. Oh my gosh. Not the latte. A frothy latte? They make zero sugar syrups to make you feel less guilty. Yeah, I know, it's the carbs. Because I already eat all the focaccia. Yes, that is true. Carbs are energy. I know, I eat carbs every day. You know, you gotta pick and choose what you want to eat. You can't eat them all. We're speaking from the US. They have Greek restaurants in Texas. They have everything in Texas. Have quinoa again? I guess I will. Quinoa, couscous, rice. Okay, guys, I'm getting sleepy. We're gonna have to cut it off soon. But you didn't have to cut me off. You will not hurt a woman because you know their tears are very expensive. It's close to Waco. What are we going there for? Why haven't I received my bread yet? I'll toss you some later. Good night, Metal Face. Wait, are you going to sleep or are you making me go to sleep? You're going anywhere near Waco? You don't want to go to the Dr. Pepper factory? Both? Okay. Good night, Metal. Good night, good night. I hope that you sleep well. Thank you, Bobby, for subscribing on YouTube. Go to sleep. Your mother cries on how beautiful? What? I mean, I like couscous. No, I don't really know where it comes from. Your mother cries at the sight of your beauty sometimes. Can you make a root beer float? Yes. Do you need one? Do you want one? Would you like one? I'll make you one right now. Myth, how much Dr. Pepper do you have at your house right now? Zero? Because it's hard to get. I'm mad about it. Have you tried the other flavors, like the coconut one? I don't like the coconut one. I wouldn't go out of your way to try it if you haven't. The cream one? I don't think it's called creaming. I think it's just cream. You gotta cut that ing off of that. Yeah, I don't really want my soda creamy. What are they doing to the soda bottles in Australia? I think he meant to say cream. But I've tried the cream one. It's good. Not a huge fan of the strawberry one. Not a huge fan of the coconut one. Why do they call it that? It doesn't sound good. It literally looks the same. It's just has a different flavor. I live in the US. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Thank you guys for being here and thank you guys for subscribing. Ask Google for a definition. That could work. That could actually work. Yeah, we don't need no pics. You got a different brand. Hi, Dev. Okay. Now we're ready for bed. Had to take my hair down so that I can sleep without my hair getting yanked. Put them back. Not today. My roots. I gotta shake them out. Alright. Don't mess with us. What do you mean, don't mess with you? Are you mad about it? You have crystals vibrating in your body? Oh. Interesting. Say happy, say healthy, clean and strong. Happy, healthy, clean and strong. Happy, healthy, clean and strong. Good night, everyone. Okay, guys. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you guys for all the love tonight. Thank you guys for the super chats. Thank you guys for the for all the stickers. If you chop it at the roots, it'll be easier to manage. Yeah, I'm sure. Good night, Omelet. Good night, Jameson. Good night, Suave. Good night, Myth. Good night, Legend. Good night, Benjamin. Good night, Hippie. Good night, Honey. Good night, Terrence. Good night, Cube. Good night, TJ. Good night, Gaming Redemption. Good night for the wins. Good night, Tennis. Good night, Dev. Good night, Honey. Good night, Melissa. Good night, good night, good night, guys. And good night, Bella Band. Yes, yes. Yeah, guys. Good night, Sean. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys follow my socials. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can come back next time. Good night, James. Good night, Dee. Good night, Calixto. Good night, good night. See you in your dreams. I don't need to be seen. I'm dreaming by myself tonight. I don't need nobody in my dreams tonight. To be honest, we're having a solo dream night. Good night, Billy Joe. Billie Jean, Billie Jean. Good night. Everybody go to bed. Yes, everybody go to bed. Good night, guys. For real this time. Bye. Good night, good night. Good night, Greg. Good night, Junior. Honey, what? Okay, bye.